Well, well, well. Welcome back to another episode of corru.observer. Last episode, absolutely insane. This is for the first time where I'm going to be, the beginning of this episode is immediately after, last episode. I felt like I kind of need to do this because this place is so incoherent and such a maze that as I want to, at least for my initial exploration of it, I want to be, very methodical. I have the option to go in here and ask and interact with Kasky as Akazet would, which is just sad to me because I guess we don't want Kasky to be aware. Also, just a thought. I mean, I know I just said this at the end of my last episode, but I was like, oh, maybe that's a smiley face. I know that sound or, that flash of white or whatever that kicked me out all the way back here after Kasky, or the thought form of Kasky, was lucid. But that might also just be the sound of high incoherence or whatever. Like the spike that Moss said, that like the mind spike is protecting me here. So we're gonna go in, because Kasky, my girl, does not look the same as I remember. Kask. Hey there, I'm Akazet. Come, Akazet. Its uneasy attention fixes upon you in short bursts as if avoiding eye contact. So, is that supposed to be part of the memory? Is Kasky avoiding eye contact? We are just in time. Long time no see. What's happening? Where are we? Okay, I have to... These are all dynamic. I wonder if I'm going to get kicked out if I do the wrong one. If this is actually like a puzzle I have to think about. Because if I say, where are we? What's happening? That's not something Akazet would say. Long time. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, shoot. Oh, this has to be her becoming lucid, then. We have been together all day. Just in time for what? The thought from stirs, its unease dissipating slightly. After a short delay, new thoughts meet yours. Notice memory stream located. Kasky and I tread through the loose soil beneath the waves of the bright shore. Descending further from her envoy, Arthur? Who lingers and lounges beyond the water in the fading light of their star. Asket and Kasky, huh? So strange that Kasky has brought her with... Oh, her. So not Arthur. Isabelle? Kula? This is not even a diplomatic affair. So that's what I was holding on to. Try and stay on this. Yet almost every cousin she meets is like this. They easily bond, become friends, stay in touch from mundane matters. I could hardly imagine Gordon calling me as her cousinly friends do. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, her, Kasky's cousinly friends. So she has multiple, and one of them's a her. I already know about Arthur. Did something happen with Kasky and the human friends? The Tur's blessing is especially effective on this world. I remember, she's once Tur. I don't remember why. What is the Tur's blessing? A gentle flame's warmth through presence, even as we descend into the cold dark of these waters. So we're descending into waters. We are descending into waters. This memory with Kasky is maybe? Or are we walking into the ocean in a memory? I'm confused. Like, this might just be submarine with us and them. Heh. I'm so glad you asked. It is a sight afforded only to the dead. Implies altered living state. You see, around us, through occasional impacts, bubble-like creatures gather, tendrils drifting in the current. You mean these little bubbles? They look like tiny Akazak. Is that supposed to be me talking? I was not like this before, was I? I don't think I was. Is this what's oh wait, this is like a spinning eye. It's kind of like Akazet's, thing. Aki, this is not a problem to solve. Just listen and I will tell you. The coils of my receptors tighten. Aki? No. Okay. Okay, tell me. Oh? Do you not dislike that anymore? Oh, you're lucid. Lucid. No, you have not to talk. Ah, shoot. I messed up. Wait, can I try again? Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to say Aki. Hey. What's happening? Okay. So glad you asked. A sight afforded only to the dead. There are bubble-like creatures. Bubble-like. Are we on Earth? Because it's also going to be pre-Earth. Or, like, before Earth. Memory was Kasky. But no, this is we're on the, like, this is the bright shore. But I think this is different than this past experience. I'm so confused. They look like tiny Akazak. Yeah, so we are on the human planet, though. This is not a problem to solve. Just listen and I will tell you. Aki? What did you say? I pull my receptors back in disapproval, but the tendrils of hers only spread with her cousinly smile. Her smile is cousinly. She dips down slightly, looming over me. What? You let Kava call you Aki, right? The giddiness in her voice is heavy, unfettered. Effects of citric acid simulated but as high as can be allowed. Is Kasky drunk? Or like a drunk equivalent? I knew I liked you, Kasky. Hardly uncommon for her downtime. But even in the presence of her envoy friend? Her envoy friend who is a her. I would simply turn it down a little, if I were her. On most occasions, anyway. This is different. I left my orange simulacrum to my lips, glancing away to explain. That is different, an honor he holds from our larval lives. But it is just that. Childish, larval, silly. Hey, Kasky's a little silly. Well, I like it. And no one else can hear us here. So you'll just have to feel silly. She rises again, pausing to drink from her own simulacrum. I relax my receptors from their coil. I will permit this for now. Besides, it's good for you to take it easy sometimes. You cannot always be worrying about our work and everything, Aki. I think she's taking great pleasure of using this nickname. You know what they say about Vel? If you do not make Velzy smile, a storm will find you. Yeah, I guess. Kavik is, that's something Akazet would say. That's something Akazet would say? Nope. Please let me... No. I'm sorry. Kavik is dumb. Am I doing something wrong? No, I am. I'm so sorry, Kasky. I will fix this. Oh, what's happening? Aki? You're calling me Akazet? Aki, what? You're right. Maybe it is simply the centric haze, but when was the last time I thought about anything else? The call, our research, it is only that, every gaze. Like the natural curl of my receptors are simply out of stress and focus. Yet here we are free from this burden, just for a while. I understand the deserters now. Yes, for this bright evening I will eschew these weights. Yes! And that means I can call you Aki too, right? Aw. For now. And not in front of others. Even with my stern delivery, her receptors curl with delight, and I occupy myself with my drink. Just two gals getting drunk, huh? Where I expected teasing, her receptors are spread with a genuine warmth. Okay. Cool. Oh, yes! It is getting dark. Look, I can't believe when I first saw this, I was like, Kasky's the traitor. But to be fair, she looks very menacing and intimidating like this. One of her tall receptors gestures towards the blackened depths away from shore. The little bubble creatures are swarming, bumbling blindly around one another. Like fish? Like, what do you mean bubble creatures? These little things, they're called jellyfish. Ah. Oh, I just looked at the background. I see them now. I think those are actually jellyfish. Also, I am actually so happy I'm getting another moment with Kazuki. That's so fun. Kazuki, if you can't tell, Kazuki is my favorite. Kavik's smile just makes me suspicious. They're a big problem for our cousins because they bite when you touch them. But do not worry, their tiny little teeth cannot hurt us. Okay, so we are all on the shore for this. Okay, so it's the same, it's all the same, okay. I thought the earlier and first experience described here on the, like the beach or whatever, I thought for some reason that was like inherited context memory to the current situation and not the current situation. But I think this is the current situation. Do you think we're underwater? We can't be. We're like descending into the water, they said, right? We're left together in total darkness. We should kill them. Akaza wouldn't say that. They aren't fish. They bite. That's like a question mark. You said they bite? Yes, but not us. But they aren't fish. Right? The fish have scales and distinctive eyes, which these... I know. Okay, look. Oh, the music just, like, fixed itself a little. Why are these, like... This is like a cloaked figure holding a thing. Why are they doing that all around us? This is so weird. It is such a funny name. My cool eyes adjust to the deepening darkness. Above us, Casca's wavy hair flows in the current like the tendrils of these creatures. We are underwater. If we just walk into the shore, because it did say we descended, so I assume we just walked into the ocean a bit, hanging out on the seafloor. That's fun. Oh, I like this moment a lot, actually. But look, oops. She peers over my shoulder, pointing with one of her receptors to direct my gaze. A closer receptor nearly bumps into one of mine, but both recoil from that boundary. The little jellyfish have begun to glow. Aww. Gosh, I'm not one to like shit people, but sometimes the moment is too momentous. This is so cute. Unevenly, strangely, not like the fruits of home. The ocean current pushes them, and they glimmer in groups. They bump into one another, and they pulse as if in greeting. Barring the current, it is silence around us, surrounded with gentle flashes and flows of their quiet light. Away from the lamps and fires of the cousin's shore, it is as if we are home again in the dark. This is... I know. Their waters always amaze me. If only ours had such vibrance. Ah, here. Sit with me. Alzoust. That's like not. That's not even an O. That's a zero. Zero Z-Z-O-U-S-T. Kazuki, is that like corrupted or is it still a word? Maybe it is a capital O. In a particular font. Kazuki falls back onto the seafloor, kicking up a small cloud of sand. Aw. I settle down beside her, laughing. She reaches over, clinking her simulacrum against mine with a pleased giggle of her own. We both take a drink. Thank you for showing me this, Kazuki. How often does this happen? I thought this was going to be like some terror horror moment. Instead, I'm like falling in love at the bottom of the seafloor. Not often, apparently. Which is good for our cousins, of course. These swarms mostly take them by surprise. So after seeing it myself, I knew I needed to bring you. I give her a curious look over our luminescent drinks. And not Bosco, or... The amused grin she casts down silences me. Cousinly expressions come so easily to her. Bosco loves the water, but... Aki, how long has it been since you took time to enjoy yourself? Aw, this is so... I think Bosco will be fine. But then what about Tozik? I feel like, okay, maybe I'm like, I don't know. Usually I'm not good with signs. And to be honest, I was kind of interpreting this as kind of romantic, because, I don't know, it's Kazuki, you know? I love Kazuki. But now I'm like, the longer it goes on, the more I'm like, maybe a romantic reading of this is justified. Because like, what about Tozik? Tozik doesn't even say anything, though. He spends so much time in our research chamber. Well, okay, that is a fair assessment. But I know you better than him. Gakfu will have to spend time with him or something. A better question is, why not you? You're working so hard to find a reason not to be here. Why is that? You're not unhappy with me, are you? No, I peered down into the warm glow of my simulacrum. You know, you're right. Thank you for thinking of me, Kasky. I lean over, resting against her side. She returns the gesture with a comfortable spread of her receptors. This will sound silly, but you're a good you know? Any extra context? Nope. No, no, no. That is always nice to hear. Thank you, Aki. Watch the creatures. We relax together amidst the glimmering swarm. In no hurry to return to the shore. The silence is comfortable, but is there anything I want to ask her? Okay, that part was different, more incoherent than the rest. I think that came from it directly, so keep playing along. But this is our chance to get some info out of it. Okay, all of this is blue, so I think I might be more safe now. All of this is what? Wait, no, I'm talking to Moth, that's why. Wait, maybe? What? How did you end up here? And find this, under the water? Its attention is not upon you, even as it pulses thoughts to you. So I think the moment's over? Now? I fell. I slipped off a little boat. The bright cousins were showing me around it. What? Kasky? You can't do that. You're so silly. And they were so worried I would get bitten by this swarm. But we are tougher than that. If you stay positive, you can survive all kinds of things. I see. So, okay, so I am asking as Akazet, I think. Back door. What does that mean? Did she mention one? What is over there? Oh, the back door to this room. The thought form fixes upon your mind's eye to understand. Huh? Oh! What a silly question. But I suppose if you go too far, you will fall off the shelf. Into the depths where even stranger fish live. And it is not safe for us to go so deep without a high-pressure body. That would make sense. That would make sense. There is no need to do something so risky. Just stay here with me, where things are nice. Okay, yeah, this is gay. You know what? Koi, certified stamp of approval. This is gay. Don't you want to leave? Please say no. Why would I want to leave? We're having a good time, right? And more than that, I know I'm safe here. And it is familiar, too. But I hope that you come here with me again, Aki. It is so nice to talk to you. I do not want you to become lonely, you know? So please, think of me from time to time. Okay. Oh. Is there anything I can do for you? What do you mean? We have everything we need right here. I do not know what you could do to make things even better. But thank you for asking, Aki. You're a good friend. You too. Okay, bye. Can I, like, do that again? That's... And now it's all blue around here. Oh. Wow, so it's a moment with Aki, what do you keep looking at? I do not know what is on your mind, but just enjoy this moment. How do... I can't get past you without you being gone. That's a problem. Okay, well... Can I say hello again? We relax together against the glimmering swarm in no hurry to return to the shore. The silence is comfortable, but is there anything I want to ask her? Okay, bye. Wow, that is like... already favorite moment in the game. That was... Wow. Okay. And all of this still in an FBX something something. I'm gotta assume it's FBX. I still can't think of what that last word might be. Okay, don't get lost, Koi. Don't get lost, Koi. Koi, 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 Koi. Okay, I think over here, this is the okay, yes. I'm remembering in my head. I think the only issue is that there's also a middle down at the bottom here. But this is not where I came from. Because where I came from and the way back to the board, eventually at least, is through here. So, I think I've explored... This will take me to the... No, where I just was, yes. So I could see what's down there. Okay, let me just... Real quick, there's one portal up here. 0 portals in this corner. 1 portal on the side. Hold on 1 second. If we make a map of the room like this, then I've divided it into this, then portal, this, then portal, but this is where I came in. So at least in my mind, this is... I mean, these might go to the same place, but... Then up here, there's this moment, and then there's a portal here as well. And then down here... 1 second. Bottom left, there was 1 portal here, and 1 portal there in that room too as well. I kind of expect that all will take me back to the board because this middle area and the areas that I'm not going through the portals with seem like that. Okay, so basically there's a room down here and there's like portal this way vaguely, portal that way vaguely, something like that. And on this top section, I forget, was there a portal in here? There was also a mention of an Isabelle and a oh gosh, I'm forgetting the alien name. Corolla? Toyota Corolla. Yeah, I don't think there was a escape in this room. I think this room was self-contained. Anything crazy? So quiet. I want some music. That's new. What music do you want? New friends, new friends. Ah ha ha ha. It almost sounds like... I mean, the laughing kind of sounds like Kazki. More than Akazit. Okay, so despite there being a room up here of some kind, like the car crash room. I don't think it's actually a car crash room, but there's a guy with the car in here. That's a car. It's a dead end in there. So my map is looking like 3 portals to check out. Actually 4. And now that I have that mapped out, let's find our way back to where what was near Kazki, and see where this portal takes us. Because please don't just be... There's more. Of course there's more. Okay. New area. That. Whatever. Okay, okay. So, lamppost. We're on the balcony. It continues on. This is so huge. You look more like the same thing of what I was just seeing. Are you all supposed to be Akazit? You kind of have these swirlies. I don't think that makes sense to me. Isabelle, Isabelle, Isabelle. And then are you also Isabelle, Isabelle, Isabelle? I want to dream again. When do we go home? I want to dream again. Best time to be out here. Are we lost? These almost sound like the thought forms talking and not... Like... I am not surprised that they don't know what they are doing here. When do we go home? Are we lost? When do we go home? Same stuff. So pretty, bright. Okay, they're admiring the this looks like a balcony, obviously. Or some kind. Like on a street, there's at least a railing. Alright, we continue on. Gordon's here. That's definitely Gordon. We got Ocean down here. This is so rich down here. Actually, you know what? Wait, hold on. That looks familiar. This looks like I need to talk to Envoy again. Incoherence detected. Oh, we're on city surface. Oh, interestingly, wait. I think I've left the weird place? Because I think the portal took me to city's surface somehow. You're examined already. Observe. Stop to appreciate the bizarre view. With their blinding star out of sight, the bright cousins bathe their city in their own light. The dead spires glimmer like Tuvazu Velk, abandoned continent. Known for exotic Velk exoparasites. Huh. And there's a lot of Velk, of course. My receptor spirals loosen, and I nearly chuckle. Funny to think that such a sight makes me miss those now distant hunts. It was always such an exciting trip. The envoy notices me, likely taking my reactions to pure awe. This is the best time to be out here. They're a little late though. The city used to have orange street lights. They got phased out 4 or 5 years ago for more efficient ones. But those new ones just make the whole place look colder. There's something about them that exaggerates the metal and glass. For an instant, I adjust my eyes to receive the light as orange. Yes, that would have looked nicer. The old ones, were they fire? Haha, no. They just looked like it. They were called sodium bulbs or something. Something about their current, you know, the light thing. Made an orange light instead of blue like these ones. It must have been a great effort to uproot each light stalk. The envoy laughs outwardly. My choice of words so often entertains. See, we're in so much more coherence here. I feel like I've traveled through incoherence that was somehow on my ship. Remember when I wanted to just venture into the uncosm to deal with the entity like I'm supposed to with Proxy Friend? But look, Akazet is fully formed on this side here. My choice of words so often entertains him. It's almost frustrating. But I did the same when he describes our devices, so it is only fair. And no, they just had to swap out the glowing part. All the streetlights are basically just tall connections to the power lines. They are all powered from a central source? I asked this perhaps with too much spirit. What's with the surprise? Oh, sorry. The cave lights of my home were tended to individually by caretakers. Oh, that sounds like a pain. I had just not even considered that. How much might lie beneath the soil of your city? These streetlights, do they feed from a great distributive heart somewhere beneath the city? Our structures use this approach. Nothing so grand, Akazet. There are just power lines, or you might call them veins, that all lead out to a power plant somewhere. You should talk to Jen about this stuff. Jen? Is that her? She used to work at the Department of Transportation before all this. His deflection hides his discomfort in explaining these things to me. It is like a reversal of that silly interview. But this is post-interview memory. Only I have no script of questions I must ask, so I cease. I will. And chat. Jen. We'll talk to Jen. This is just like a collection of nice moments. This is so weird. So wait, hold on. Where did I come from here? I feel like I'm trapped here. I don't see a yellow for me to get out. And now I'm here now. I think I entered the thought form and now I can't leave it. Nothing's detailed. So Akat's assigned contact with Gordon. I'm gonna see if I track down who this was. It's because I'm on the city's surface. I think I full on left. How do I go back? Oh, there's more to this place now too. Is this like side entrance to the cafe? This is like a flower shop? Okay, I can just examine you until... Beautiful parasite. A fascinating flower. Do you have flowers where you come from? This entire trading chamber is flush with the cousins' light parasites. One in particular captures my gaze. They all bear such incredible displays, yet this, perhaps it is the rarity of the color that captivates me. The envoy waves at the attendant across the room who watches me with some interest, and his attention turns to this flower as well. You ever seen one of these before, Akazet? That one's a sunflower. Incredible. Gordon, are they named for their radiant hairs? They're called petals, and as gently as I can, I feel one of the petals between two of my fingers, and soon run a claw over its darkened center. Hello, sunflower. Sorry, I snapped from my brief obsession to look at Gordon, who is signaling apologetically to the attendant. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, I don't think you can talk to it. I mean, you can talk to it. You know what? Yeah, but Gordon, why are you so quick to judge? Talking to plants is normal. The attendant emerges from behind her desk, approaching slowly. Approaching. Cohesion error detected. Non-fatal. Continuing render. Not out of fear or that was weird. Oh, shoot. I just looked at the flower. There is an eye. Why, though? Also, it's a rainbow down here now. I guess things just got weirder. Also, interestingly, it's not actually a rainbow down here. Gosh, I can't tell if that's actually green or if I just have to zoom in enough to see it's an illusion of the yellow and blue pixels being so close together. I think when I zoom in on my monitor, it's just yellow and blue pixels, but it does look like it's going from green to blue to yellow to either pink and stuff. That's really a clever effect. I love it. It is dark outside. That is when the bright cousins recede after all. And look at her hair. It's nearly the same color as the flower. Blonde. Paler, but no less fascinating. Who is it? Wait, what? Is that the attendant or the flower? Yeah, no, it's the attendant. Yeah, this is rendering weirdly. No, it's okay. Just be gentle with it. And they aren't called that for their petals. They call them sunflowers because they turn to face the sun. I spin my head to look at the windows of the marketplace. Is the sun not hidden at this time? What is it looking at? Her and the envoy both laugh to each other. What? Well, this one's old and cut from the ground, so it's not turning anymore. She has such a funny laugh. I see. Do you want me to buy this one for you, Akazit? No, take it. It's on me. He scoffs about the protest, but I stop him with a receptor motion. He's explained his gripe about me receiving free things before. When we are given things for free, this has a certain cultural standard, potentially creating misunderstandings. It is true that this is an issue for some, but I feel that this gift is not out of foreign fascination. Her tone is not like that of one giving a child something, as it often is. This is a different kindness. I do not know. I may not be able to survive my vessel. That's alright. We'll only be alive for another week or two anyway, and I'm sure it'll enjoy the travel. Before I or the envoy can say another word, she fetches the flower and stores its neck in a translucent, crackly material. Soon, it is in my claws again, and the cousin smiles at me. Keep the green part in some water and it'll last longer. Oh, and here, put this in the water too. She shoves a small coarse packet in my claws, which I'm unconcerned with deciphering right now. Thank you. What is your name? Isabelle. And don't worry about it. Isabelle. So Isabelle was just some random flower attendant? Why is the effigy just Isabelle? That's weird. Isabelle. That's right. We've changed colors to the same color as the text of the one in the so-called car crash room that's not a car crash room. Isabelle. That's what it was. Incoherence detected. Is someone trying to remember a name? And now I feel like we've broken the memory. Wait. I wonder if... Is this like... the smiley face? I wonder if the smiley face has changed forms at all. Because I imagine whoever the smiley face was someone before. That'd be kind of crazy if whatever the smiley face was, it was looking for its own name. I still think it's Kavik, but I feel like there's something extra weird about this text. I mean, I don't think... Have I seen the smiley face since? I feel like I've seen it in a very recent episode. Maybe 2 episodes ago? But its text is too unique, so I don't know what's going on here. Thank you, Isabelle. Briefly, I glance around the room, my suspended head slowly spinning over my shoulders. So many of these flowers, all different colors and shapes. If only the embassy could support their life. I may return soon. These creatures, these flowers, I want to learn more of them. But I should be going. I've kept Gordon long enough. Glad to hear it. See you soon, baby. Wait. Okay, something about this one is throwing the stream back and forth. Yeah, there's another entity here who's like, look, Isabelle. That's right, Isabelle, that's what it was. Someone's trying to remember Isabelle. Not Isabelle, but, well, actually, I don't know. Someone's trying to remember Isabelle. And they're speaking through Isabelle? It's like it's trying to break free. Fundren will hate us for it, but try talking to it again and helping it out. Beautiful parasite. Talk about, talk to. Hi again, Akazet. Akazet. Is it really you? Okay, now as someone who knows Akazet, someone who said as Isabelle, that's what it was. I feel like I'm being talked to. Wait, do I tell them it's really me? Is it still in the memory? Are we breaking the wall? No. Okay, we're breaking the wall. Incoherence detected. You are something else, an interloper. I see you now. Who are you and why are you waking up? Interloper. No mistaking it. This is a live one, even with Fun Friends repairs. How did that happen? Who are you? Or were you? Were you Isabelle? Oh no. What the hell had happened to this flower shop attendant? Whatever we saw, this is the first meeting, but from Akazet's point of view. This is all coming out of nowhere. Isabelle. Okay, you are Isabelle. Allegedly. The name of who I was supposed to be. Or maybe the role of another thought I consumed. Oh. A tall, bright cousin. A flower attendant. Blonde hair. She taught Akazet about flowers. They were friends. They shared such kind memories. Friends! Okay, so this was the first contact. And they became friends. So Akazet had a blonde friend who's a girl. But that does not matter now. I cannot play my role. I know I left parts of myself back home. If you help me return, I'll tell you more. Okay. Help me return home? Where's home? Like, do you want to be Isabelle in the real world? Oh wait, you probably want to go to the memory you belong to? The name of who I was supposed to be. Like, is this a thought form talking to me as a thought form who's supposed to be Isabelle? Because then here it says they were friends. You're talking about, yeah. Okay. How do you know what I am? Have we met? No. Your presence stirs memories from before. Before the tyrant placed me here again. The tyrant? Is that the smiley face? I say that about everything. The tyrant. I danced with friends through endless dreams, while the world was swallowed by madness. They said only an interloper could stop it. Oh. That's new. The tyrant placed you here again. You didn't... What do you mean? My presence stirs memories from before? Like, are you remembering them talking about an interloper? Is why you remember. Madness? Why is the world being swallowed by madness? Is this all like the corru cyst or the actual world? By madness, do you mean the starvation of the cyst? Yes. Okay. This makes sense. Gosh, I got a thought form talking to me as a thought form is such a foreign concept, because thought forms already are such foreign concepts to me. The tyrant is... Fun friend, then. Fun friend. I danced with friends through endless dreams while the world was swallowed by madness. Only an interloper could stop it. Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about the corru cyst here. The starvation is too weak a word. Reality itself crumbled. Our dreams ended, our minds cleared. But clarity only gave way to rapid hunger and confusion. Everything, everyone, ate away at all else. How did anything survive? Sated hunger calms the mind. Friends were made over bloodied thoughts. You talk too much. Help me. Yes, help me out of here, and I'll tell you more. I must return to my friends. I am so nervous. As much as I'd like to dream again, to see this thought of Akazet as if she were real, my madness is incurable. Okay. I'm definitely gonna be taking a break after this episode, seeing all the dialogue, writing down what stands out to me, so I have notes to reference, everything to reference to look back at. Oh my goodness. This is so weird. Like, you have friends, other thought forms? Like, I feel like, is Fun Friend the tyrant? Who put you back where you are? Like, things are messed up. Your appearance. Are you supposed to be a flower or a human? Because you look like a flower. I don't know. I don't know if the tyrant knows. Fun Friend. I used to be different. I used to be happy. Everything is all wrong now. I mean, so basically the chorus says is dying, and then weird stuff was happening with the thoughts. And now this one doesn't... And now this... Whatever this was thriving in that. And now that Fun Friend is trying to put everything back together, it thinks everything's all wrong now, even though it's as it's supposed to be. Or, I mean, as best as Fun Friend knows. I can't be here anymore. Please find a way to get me out. I don't know how. How can I help you? The tyrant has rooted me here, torn me from my memories. I don't even remember exactly who or what my friends were. Like, have they been torn from their memories? But there was one so powerful that all else would inevitably fuse with them. I remember that. They danced through madness so effortlessly. Oh gosh, okay. And I always knew what to do. You must find them, and if you help me return, I'll be myself again. Then I can share more with you. Secret thoughts that the tyrant does not allow me here, or anywhere. Okay, so now I'm working behind Fun Friend's back to get info. This is weird. This is weird. I really need a lot of time to process this, especially since I'm recording this episode back to back after the last one. Okay. All this is the same. Then. Oh, hey, Streetwalker. Hello. Safe. Akazit. Hello, Akazit. Nice weather. Okay, I feel like Fun Friend is doing their best. Because I think that's new. The fact that you can interact with it. Oh gosh, I should probably check all this again to see if it's the same. Probably. I mean, I could enter the room high up again. I assume I can just like replay experiences. I don't know if they'll ever get like different. I was surprised by the ship. Okay. I kind of need, since I'm here now, I know how to get back to my ship and where I was. And I also still have all of this, right? Oh, this looks weird. There we go. Basically, this eventually connected me back to City Street. So we'll just write City here. This was all a dead end, but even this said Isabelle, Isabelle, Isabelle. Sometimes, like, even like, where is she? I wonder if you had anything to do with, if like, where is she, or like the board on the ship somehow had anything to do with Flower Lady. The thought form that was supposed to be Isabelle, but who is more just an eye. I'm gonna make it more clear, hold on real quick, that I came here from the board game somehow. Absolutely somehow. That's where this leads to. Okay, so I also still need to see where this portal goes, where this portal goes, where this portal goes. See if there's more in the city. I also have, what, like, 2 more lines in the embassy to read. Those are probably going to make more sense. They've been the most straightforward so far. I feel like I've jumped into the deep end. And in a weird way, kind of literally. Like, I here. That's so weird. Ocean floor. Gosh, ocean floor with Kazuki. What I wouldn't give. What I wouldn't give. Alright, shorter episode today, everyone. But I need some... Well, we're gonna end, not yet, but soon. We're gonna keep going. Little longer. Little longer, everyone. It still was creepy when I saw the smiley face friend show up for a second. I wonder if the smiley face friend is something born out of all the incoherence or whatever, the friend that you're looking for. Okay, my vessel isn't here, isn't it? How do I go back to the... I can go back to the hub this way, right? Return to hub. I want to talk to Fun Friend. There's probably more questions I can ask. Interloper! Welcome! But also, please do not bother me. Very busy. Hello, Interloper. Question. No, never mind. I don't have anything to ask you. Yo, Moss, we've got questions for you. No? Let's go check out the embassy. Fun Friend said to fix some stuff in there up. Okay, well, I skipped that for sure. Is this even here? I can't access my vessel from here, but I can access the embassy from here. Interesting. Well then, we're gonna have to... I don't know what I'm doing next episode, but I am trying to go and process what is going on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.